All right, to add to the ever-changing list of things that we have to try and keep track of, this episode's TikTok liberal is a person that is trying to add a new orientation that I've never heard of before. You'll have to tell me what you think of this one.
I'm glad you asked. People who identify as abrosexual are fluid with their sexualities.
What?
Like gender fluid, abrosexual friends one day might feel pan, but then the next day they might feel asexual. And a week later, they could just be gay. Their sexualities are fluid. Does this mean they're fluid with all the sexualities? Some. Every abrosexual is different. And we love our abrosexual friends!
All right, so honestly, when I first heard this, I was looking at this and I'm thinking to myself, okay, are they saying hey brosexuals? Like, what are they talking about? I would assume, kind of listening to it, was like, maybe these hey brosexuals are just some guys that are just like, hey, I just like hanging out with my bros, whatever. I'm not sure about that, but whatever this is, it's this new thing. It's called abrosexual or something. I'm not sure. It's just really stupid sounding, if you ask me. And really, when I was listening to this, the first thing that kind of came to my mind, besides that, was just this idea that I remember when there was a time when progressive meant, or progressive when it came down to sexuality and all of the rest of that, was about this idea that you were born a certain way, that you were born to have this certain type of orientation, or to be this whatever it is. Now you're basically out there, you have these people on TikTok and everywhere else saying, well, you can actually just kind of change that depending on any number of things, really, and I don't need to give you an excuse about it. It doesn't really matter, because I can just change it to whatever I want it to be. And that's what's crazy about this. I mean, it was always this, I was born this way. Now they're saying, I'm just choosing to just do whatever I want to do. And how dare you say something against me or call me the wrong name, right? But years later, there's an orientation now that's kind of making up this idea of constant change, okay? We already have the gender fluid that I kind of showed you in the last episode, where you have this girl just changing around, and some days I feel like this, and some days I feel like a man, and it just kind of just springs up on me all of a sudden. And now you have an orientation that basically does the exact same thing. It's just, sometimes I fit in this class of orientation, and that other weird name orientation, and that other weird name orientation, and you kind of have to scratch your head and wonder, maybe you're just kind of going through what a lot of people, or maybe just general teenagers, might be going through normally. But because you're so busy trying to stack a name on it, a label on it, that now you need to have a label to cover all of those labels. That sounds really woke. At least that's what it sounds like to me, because it really is starting to sound like a choice. It's not sounding like something that you're forced into or born into at all, at least to me. But you just watched a clip from The William Hall Show. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe.